Hey y'all, it's Tammy, and I am Leopard and Lace Co. XOXO here on FlossTube and over on my Instagram channel. So if you have not hit that subscribe button here, will you please do so? And if you like what you see, will you share this video with a FlossTube friend or two? And if you do, I just want you to know thank you. I really, really appreciate it. You don't have to even sit and listen to me ramble, and some of y'all do. And I so appreciate the time you spend with me. And if you don't follow me over on Instagram and you have an Instagram account, if you follow me and you are a floss tuber, or you just are part of the cross stitch community, follow me and I'll follow you back. So it has been a couple of weeks since I was on here, and correction, do y'all remember when I said I was fixing to leave for market? I was a week ahead of schedule. A little embarrassing. Kim, the snitch stitcher, called me out called me out that evening. She's like, Tammy, we do not leave yet. Like, calm down. Like, you are rushing. And she was right. I just wrote it on the wrong week, which was fine because I was able to actually sit back and relax for a couple of days, and do a little bit of stitching before we leave for market. And so my plan was I was going to drive to my friend's house and we were going to go to market together. Change of plans. I'm going to be driving and she's going to be riding. So maybe she'll be designing while we're in the car. So that'll be fun for her. So much for my stitchy plans though, because I planned on being a passenger princess the whole way to Nashville. I'm in West Texas in case you don't know. And so I planned on being a passenger princess from DFW all the way to Nashville and back. Well, that ain't going to happen because this girl's driving now. So the best laid plans, right? Okay, so enough rambling. We're 2 minutes in and all I've been doing is rambling. Oh, wait. If you're new and this is your first time here, I just want you to know I am so thankful that you are taking time to watch what you've watched so far. And if you like what you see, will you hit that subscribe button and maybe even share me with a friend or two? That would be great. And that helps get me into the FlossTube community and into other people's algorithms. And it makes me happy, right? When I see somebody new follow me or comment on my video, or all of my older friends that have been here from the very beginning. I just want you to know you warm my heart and you make my day. Every time you leave a comment, either here or on Instagram, it just brings a smile to my face, and I'm thankful that y'all take the time to watch me. If you have a FlossTube channel, will you please drop it down below? And if I have not yet followed you, I would love to follow you and support local friends or stitchy friends or community friends. I want to share the love. And just since I've been floss tubing, which hasn't been that long, there's quite a few new people. So share new accounts. If y'all have anybody that you're really enjoying, will you please drop them down below? And somebody else may enjoy them too. So, okay, I'm falling out of my my sewing machine chair. It keeps pushing me out. You know, that big, thick padding. Okay, I'm going to show you the one thing I've been stitching on. And if you follow me on Instagram, you may already know that I'm talking about Maggie May. I know the animal crackers have gone wild lately. I think it was Tara from what is her name? Sully Stitches. Well, I wasn't going to say Tully. Sully Stitches had done that. It was a game day bowl or something like that. I don't know. I didn't jump on because I had already been doing one with my friend Michelle. She is, what is Michelle's channel name? Why is it when you get on here, you will know people's stuff and then all of a sudden you forget it? Oh, she's Creative Mayhem. If y'all don't follow Michelle at Creative Mayhem, you should, because she's got the best giggle and the best dad jokes you've ever heard in your life. So this is what I have been stitching. I know I'm not going to get my board. I don't really feel like it's necessary. look how gorgeous she's turning out. I don't know. I couldn't make up my mind if I should go back and go with this darker color, but I'm going to leave it as it is. Her color is gorgeous. I'm loving everything about it. So my plan as of right now, I probably will do this darker pink for her shoes. I'm not 100% certain. Excuse my little stray floss or thread or whatever. So I love hearts. Those of you that don't know, but I love hearts. Like, hearts make me happy. So my plan is when I stitch her dress, instead of doing the little, I don't know if those are rosettes or just polka dots or whatever on the pattern that Stacy done. I want to make hearts on mine. So that's the plan. And these are my own colors. If you're interested in a color conversion, reach out to me here or over on Instagram, and I will be more than happy to share. When I stitched Maggie May the last time, I had a couple of friends, the Pacific Coast Stitcher, is that her name? Oh my word. See, I don't know. Like, I know these friends. Anyways, her and her mom both chose to use my other conversion for Maggie May, which on my other one, I gifted her to one of the girls that I mentor, and she loves rabbits and I love rabbits, and this was the perfect pattern for us to have, you know, kinds of twinsy matching projects. Anyways, I am going to make her into a scissor keep to go in one of my stitching boxes. I love her. I want to find a petite rosette. So if y'all know of any fabric lines that have a petite rosette that is these pinks and aquas, y'all let me know. Okay, so enough of Maggie May. Well, is there ever really too much Stacy Nash or animal crackers? I'm not sure, because she just dropped a couple more for market release, and y'all are going crazy over them too. Before I get to market stuff, I wanted to mention a couple of things. I am teaching my first class at Annie, Dirty Annie's Southern Style. She is doing a retreat, not this coming weekend, but the following weekend. So it's the second weekend of March. It will be Friday, Saturday, and then we leave on Sunday. There are still just a couple of spots left that have not been filled. There have been a couple of people that have pulled out for various reasons. It happens all the time. If you have ever hosted a retreat, you know that's just normal. Life happens. Unexpected things come up the last minute. And so we have just a couple of more spots. So if you're interested in attending Annie's retreat, it is in the Arlington, Texas area, DFW, so Dallas, Fort Worth area. If you are interested, we would love to have you. And if you have never been to a cross stitch retreat, this is a fantastic one for you to start out at, okay? Last year in September, that was Annie's first retreat. I wanted in on that. I just happened to receive some money as a gift. Perfect timing, like literally the day that she dropped her retreat, I got a gift of, I got a gift from my husband, and I was able to go to that retreat. And y'all, I've hosted retreats. I co-hosted retreats with my sister, and I had so much fun. Maybe because I wasn't the one hosting it, and maybe it was just my table mates. Maybe it's because it's a fantastic retreat. And I did take a class that I had never taken before from Ghost Boy Needleworks. It was a, what do they call it? It's beading, peyote beading class. I haven't finished it, but don't tell me. Raymond, if you're watching this, close your ears. I loved it. I just have so many other things that I've not gotten back to it. Okay. So let's see, that was back in September. And then when I came home, I think within the next week, Kim put up a video and they had encouraged me to do one, and I done one. And then I have finished projects for quite a few people. I have finished projects for market releases, and I couldn't tell you what those were and who those were for until today. And they're already being released as displays. And so I'm going to share who I finished a couple of projects for market releases. So let's get to that. The first thing I want to talk about is I'm going to do a top 20. Now, those of you that have been here know that I do not stitch big projects most of the time. As a matter of fact, what is that? No. Sorry, my dog. And he will eat whatever falls on the floor. That just happened to be a Scrabble tile. So for those of you that have been around here very long, you know that, what was I saying? Oh my word. I'm gonna fix that. Maybe I'll edit it out. Maybe I won't. I probably am gonna have to because I don't know what I was talking about. Okay, let's talk about, Nashville. My top 20 for Nashville. And these are going to be in no particular order except for the one that I am going to start with everybody that is going to attend Nash Stash. That is an event that is hosted by Lindy Stitches and Jason. Or Lindy Stitches, it's Stephanie and Jason. Oh my goodness. Why is that so confusing? I've heard some of y'all do it too. Okay, so the very last project I'm going to show is the project that is one of my favorites, if not my favorite. Y'all don't come at me. I'm always so nervous because I'm not against anybody's designs. As a matter of fact, there are fantastic designers. And I don't want to offend anybody or hurt anyone. That's not my intention. But I want to show you what I am going to purchase or have already purchased. And I want to show you what caught my eye. And I know what catches my eye is not what catches y'all's eye. And I love that we can be so diverse, right? Like my friends are not all stitching the exact same things I'm stitching. Some of my friends, they stitch things that I would never touch, and vice versa. I stitch things that they cringe at. So, I think the beautiful thing about cross stitch and the community that we have currently is there are so many different styles, right? You've got your prim, you've got your samplers, you've got your modern day, you've got colorful, you've got snarky, you've got sassy, you've got all kinds of things. And I just love that. So I want to show you my top 20, but I'm going to save my very last, hold on. I'm going to save my favorite for last. And I hope nobody gets offended. Don't get offended. Okay, I'm going to show you on my iPad the ones that I love. Oh, let me go over dates. I brought this up because I was going to show y'all. So for Nash Stash, it is Friday, March 28th through Sunday, March 30th. And just in case you don't know, what rock are you hiding under, just in case you don't know, it is not going to be like the Jingle Ball. So it's not going to be, classes are not going to be offered. Shopping is not going to be offered. It is literally Friday and Saturday. So 2 days for you to sit and stitch with some of your favorite people. Or if you don't have a group of favorite people, for you to meet new friends. Y'all go into different rooms and find people that are your vibe, right? Find your tribe, find your people. And even if you have a favorite group, something I done during the Jingle Ball was I have my favorite people that I stitch with all the time, but I wanted to meet new stitchy friends, right? And so I went into several different rooms. Some of them were empty and some of them were so full I could not really converse with anybody. So I kind of leave those rooms and go to smaller rooms. Now, is that the way that everybody's going to do it? No, you may just want to be one that doesn't even have your camera on. You may just sit and lurk. You may have your camera off, your volume off, and you may just sit and listen. I'm an extrovert. That is not me. I'm going to be talking and conversing and, having fun meeting new people. So that being said, if you are available that weekend, Friday, March 28th, Saturday, March 29th, and Sunday, March 30th. So it's 3 days. Y'all go get your tickets. They're $10. And anybody that goes to retreats knows that's a steal of a deal. You can sit around in your pajamas if that's your vibe. That's not my vibe, but that's your vibe. Go right ahead. And let's have fun. Let's meet stitchy friends that are new people. Okay. The other thing I wanted to show y'all was the 2 pieces that I done for friends of mine for market releases. The first one is January, and it is Laura's from Textile Crafts. I done her finishing on this project, and I love the way it turned out. Laura loved it, and I hope you love it too, and I hope you go and support my friend. This is her first Nashville Needlework market. I think last year she attended the fall market, but it was not, I guess it's an online market, not this market that, all of your LNSs go to get physical patterns and then go back home. And many of you have already done pre-orders, and they will be working hard to get them shipped out to you. But in her last market, it was just the fall market. She kind of just like snuck in there and put her name out there. And then this year she decided to do more patterns. And I hope that you like some of her stuff. I love it. She's precious. If you have never met Laura from Textile Crafts, you should go over, say hi to her over on Instagram and here on FlossTube. You should go subscribe to her because you won't be disappointed. Okay, so I done the finishing on this one, and then I also done the finishing for Annie's. And this is what hers looks like. So I love the way both of them turned out. There are a couple of different ones. Both of the ones that they chose have this like pewter gray and then like a light gray down here. And then I inked the edges, and that's how I finished theirs. But y'all go look at, there are 12 designers, and there's no way I will remember everybody. But some of your LNSs are going to be carrying all 12 patterns as a package deal. And so you can order the finishing piece. Some LNSs I've noticed have already stocked those, and you can pre-order them. They are from Julie at Paisley's and Polka Dots, and her prices are fantastic. So y'all go support her shop or reach out to your local LNS and get your purchases in for those. It's going to be a 12-month series. So Laura's was January. February, is it Emily Call is February? I don't remember who's March. Anyways, Annie was October, and so it will have the nameplate. And if you use the washers on the back of these, you can just slide the washers off with the magnets, and you can use this finishing piece for the entire year. Like I said, it was a collaboration between 12 designers. I can think of Susan with Sweet Wing Studios there, the Kitten Stitcher, the Quaint Rose Needle Arts, Sarah, and Sarah is, what is her name? She done December. Y'all just go look at them. I'm, like I said, my memory, menopause memory, if you know, you know, because it ain't fun. y'all go check them out. So I just wanted to show y'all those two that I done finishing for. I've had to keep it secret until just now, and it was killing me. I guess I didn't realize how much I like to share what I do. Sorry, my throat was getting dry. Okay, I'm going to show you these in no particular order. You're already going to know them. Y'all have seen almost every single one of them. If I forget and I look down, y'all don't come at me. I have notes because menopause, right? Okay, so this is Harriet Stacy Nash. She was my favorite out of this release. I love her dress. It's precious. I hope my boys don't start fighting. I'm sorry if they do. Okay, this one is the Georgian floral basket from JBW. I'm all about florals. I love having tea parties, and I love decorating with florals. I love pastels. I'm loving this whole vibe. And the dimensions that she got on those roses, I just love the way she done it. These little, I don't know what those are. They're fabulous. Cute. Yeah, I love it. Okay, and then we all know Kathy Haberman, Hands-On Design. And I'm just going to tell you, this sucker is humongous. Oh my word, the finish on it is fabulous. And we all have so much to learn from Kathy. She is brilliant at everything she does. And I want to show y'all something. Do y'all see what I see? Yes, the rabbits are precious, but look. Do you see that tomato? This is a big, awesome produce series that she's doing. And if you know me, you know I love stitching tomatoes. I don't know why. I do. It's because it reminds me of stitching and sewing with my grandmother when I was a little girl. So that is a fabulous project, and I love it. I cannot wait to see the tomato one that she's going to come out with. The next one is this niche stack. Oh my word. Stitch stack. Yes, skunks. Annie released skunks last year, and she had them in September, and they're precious. This is so good. Paulette done such a good job designing these, and I love this. So precious. Okay, this one is called Stitch and Make. Stitch and Make, and it is heartstring samplery. Is that right? Let's look. Stitch. Yes. Heartstring samplery. These are little bitty, and that's why it's totally my vibe. It's got the tomato. You know I'm going to do them. I'm going to throw them in a bowl, right? Because that's what I do. This one is, it's from Punini Easter Biscornu. What? Look at those. Look at those little sheep, that bunny, those little chickens. They done a fantastic job. I love that. This one is, I don't stitch. Oh, wait a minute. I said I'm not going to say that anymore. I used to not stitch seasonally, but look at those florals. This is so good. It's Patriotic Bouquet by Samplers and Primitives. Look at those, that border. It's fantastic. This is, I can't show you that one because that's my favorite one. This one is another one. Look at these roses. And this one is, who is this one by? Y'all are yelling at me. This was a kit. This is a kit. Oh, come on. Samplers Not Forgotten. Beautiful. I love that trim. I just love it. And this is Heartstring Samplery. S is for stitch. This is going to be one I stitch pretty quickly after the retreat as well. Now, well, I'm going to tell y'all about that in a minute. Annie from Dirty Annie's Southern Style. She done this one, and she was getting it stitched by her, oh my word. Good grief. Words are hard. The lady that was stitching it. Oh my word, I cannot. I can see her face. She's so precious. As a matter of fact, she just started her own FlossTube channel. Anyways, she was stitching this, and Annie gets the picture that it's finished, and she sends it to me, and she's like, she reminds me of you. She's like, but the crazy thing is, she said, I've had her designed for, I think she said a couple of years. It may have been a year, but I think she told me a couple of years. So it's a Proverbs 31:13 woman. She works, let's see. She seeks wool and flax and works willingly with her hands. Look at that, the bottom of that on the patchwork. Oh, so good. I love that. And this is one that I absolutely loved. I knew the moment that Susan from Sweet Wing Studio posted it, I had to stitch, and it has to be on my front door. Well, beside my front door. I love this. Precious. Susan, she just amazes me. Another Heartstring Samplery. I think they are the only person that I chose 2 of their designs. But when it came out, I knew I had to have it. First of all, can we just talk about the girls with the big dresses? I love it. The tomato, right up my alley. Yes. The floral border. Yes. And a coffee. Y'all. This is perfection. Perfection. Beth Twist does a fantastic job. Oh, I just can't. It's the little simple, it's the simple things in life that bring such joy. And this is Needle Bling Designs Simple Joys. It's little, y'all. I'm all about the littles. I don't know. It's so cute. Okay. And, oh no, I do have 2 from this designer as well. This is it called Spool? What did Becky call this? It is Spool House. Good grief. And I do think this is a Lap and Loops fabric from Megan. It's going to be there. Some of y'all have already probably pre-ordered. And that was smart because y'all ordered that one and this one. And this fabric is going to sell out. There's not a doubt in my mind. This fabric is phenomenal. And then Becky's, this is a mom and daughter duo. Becky stitched this, designed this pattern. I don't know if she stitched it. She designed the pattern. It is beautiful. It's simple, but y'all, hey, hold please. I'm sorry, my boys were doing Paw Patrol apparently. Becky done a fantastic job, and I know I'm not the only one that is in love with this duo. Not just the mom and daughter, but this pattern and this fabric. Fantastic, y'all. I love it. Okay, let's talk about Laura's, Let's talk about Laura from Textilly Crafts. This is called a Stitcher's Deck. Look at those teeny tiny scissors. Oh, I want it just like this. I want to finish it in a bag. These are my colors. This is my vibe, and this will be in my cart. Good job, Laura. Okay, what about this one? This is the Little Stitch Girl. I love this. There again, it's got a tomato. Do y'all see a theme? It's got my colors. It's got corals, aquas. Like, I'm a pastel stitcher. Like, I love corals, aquas, peaches, like any of those. Those are my vibes. Did I do this one? Yes, I did that one. I just want to make sure that I got everything here, and I did, except for my number one project. Are y'all ready? The moment I seen this went straight to the top of my list. Seriously. Strawberry Thief. Do y'all love this as much as I do? This needle book is phenomenal. And then I think this one is the mattress finish. I have never done a mattress finish. But y'all, I love everything about this. I usually only stitch tomatoes, but I am feeling the strawberry vibes this year. I'm here for it. So this is what I'm going to work on for the Nash Stash project. It's fabulous. I mean, do y'all love it as much as I do? I want to know, please tell me in the bottom, comment section. Tell me what your number one pattern is right now. And I know there are going to be things that are released at market, and some of these designers are going to be listing them. Stephanie from Lindy Stitches, her team, they are on fire. Last year, that's who I purchased all of my stuff from. They were letting everybody know is it called the Primitive Santa? Not all of you. A lot of you stitch that Santa. Y'all wait for that Santa. What is it? It's a Santa pattern. And it's a prim kind of Santa. Y'all love that pattern. Anyways, they were posting updates. If new things came out, they were letting people know as soon as they were finding out that things were being posted or whatever. Okay, that's all I have, with the exception of one other thing that I made. So when I was talking to everybody, we were talking about market. It was my friend group. When I say everybody, the girlfriends, my stitch buddies, whatever you want to call them. We were talking about market and what do I need to take, and I'm not just packing for market this weekend, and I have most of my stuff ready, laying on my guest bed. But when I go and I leave, I'm leaving on Wednesday, and I'm going to drive to the DFW area because it's about 5.5 hours from where I live, give or take, depending on where I'm going. And, it varies, but approximately 5 to 5.5 hours, maybe 6 hours, depending on where I'm needing to go and how bad the traffic is. So my plan is I'm going to leave here Wednesday, and I'm going to drive to the DFW area. I'm going to spend the night, have a good supper, spend the night. Hopefully I'll get to see my son and maybe my sister. I know I'm going to get to see my sister and my son because that's going to happen. And then we are going to leave Thursday morning. We're going to load the car up, and we are going to hit the road nice and early. We are going to, I know Annie and I are driving straight through unless something changes. I plan on driving straight through and getting there that evening. It will be pretty late. And then I think we are going to carpool with Kim and Lucy, but I think they're not going to go all the way through that night. Why did I say Lucy? I meant Becky. But I think they're going to stay the night somewhere, if I understood right last night in our conversation. And then Friday evening, everything happens, right? To my understanding, we'll go in there and we will have X amount of time to get the room set up. I'm bringing a few decorations. I plan on decorating it a little bit. I'm having to I can't decorate like I love to decorate, but we're going to decorate the room and our little area. I think she's sharing the room with somebody else, and we'll decorate the room. We'll get set up, and then that evening, as far as I know, like I think Elizabeth Ann can stitch, and then Tara from Sully Stitches. Is that her name? They posted videos last year, and like there were big, huge, long lines of people like standing outside specific rooms, because some rooms like you have to, write how many of whatever you want down, and then you slip it under the door, and then they give you whatever, and then I guess on Sunday you get to come pick it up. I don't know how it's all going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to have fun. I'm going to help Annie. We are going to crush it. I am praying that everything goes well. I'm praying that her sales go well, and everybody makes it there safely. Everybody's models get there. Everybody's patterns get there. And everybody does a wonderful job. The designers, I am praying that they do really good with their sales. And then the stores, I'm praying that the Lord will just bless their sales as well. Okay, so one last thing is, when I was talking to several people, they're like, you need to take cards. The cards that I previously had were for my other business, which I was no longer doing. So for those of you that don't know, I used to do scissor fobs, counting pins, pokey tools. These are what I call my pokey tools. This is one that I keep by my sewing machine. So when I frog, because I've told y'all I frog all the time, I use this, and it's so big and so comfortable. And I have a ton of them in all different colors. And this is kind of like a boho vibe one. Do you see my little skull? Okay. So I used to have a business where I did that, zipper pulls, and all kinds of other stuff. I'm not doing that anymore. Not because I don't like to, but it's very, very time consuming, and it takes me a long time to wire wrap beads, and my fingers get sore, and I just did not feel, for the work that I put into it, that the payout was worth it. Now, I have been told that I don't charge enough, and maybe that's the case. But, I do custom orders every once in a while for some of my other friends. Okay, that was a whole tangent. Sorry. So I needed to make some with my current information. Current when I'm talking my FlossTube channel, my Instagram channel, my Facebook, which is a private account. But if I check you out and you have other Stitcher friends, then, I will approve or whatever. Or I'll ask around about you. Anyways, these are the business cards that I made. So I originally made some that were a little bit different, and the QR code did not work because it was too small. So basically I had like pictures and pictures all the way across. And then up here, there was a little bitty QR code, and I had a little picture. It didn't work. So these cards say "Stitch your style and make pretty things," because I don't know. I just thought that was a good little slogan. You scan this, and it's the coolest thing. You scan this, and it goes to a contact QR code. So for those of us that go to retreats, these would be so good to hand out to people that you are just now meeting, that you want to share your account with or whatever. So I don't have a QR code reader on this iPad because I don't normally use it for that, but I want to show you if I can, and if it will read it, it'll read it on a QR code reader. So let me see how I can do this. I'm going to do this. Oh my word. Hold on. I gotta be still. Let me see. Try this again. I need to do a photo. Okay. Oh, I don't have my contacts on here. Okay. If I did have a contact, that's not going to work. I was going to try to show you what it does. Anyways, so if you have your phone, you literally scan this QR code. I'm sorry, it's my age, y'all. It's my story and I'm sticking to it. Scan this QR code and it takes you to a contact like that you would add into your phone's contact list. But in that list, there is a direct link to my floss tube, a direct link to my Facebook, and a direct link to my Instagram account. And if you wanted to go to any of those, let's just say for finishing, like to see anything that I've finished, or my style, or how good of a job I do, if you might be interested in me finishing something for you, then you would literally just scan that, be able to click it. Anyways, I love this. I was so excited. I found this in Canva. So I remembered previously I had added a QR code. I could not remember how to do it. So I went to a certain section in Canva and I was able to create this QR code with that link to my contacts. If that's something that y'all would be interested in, it will be super easy to show you how to do it. It's not complicated at all. You would find the style of a business card that you want, or the QR code card that you would want. And I could walk you through it. So if that's something you're interested in, y'all please let me know. And other than that, I think that's it. When I am at market, matter of fact, I think I'm going to vlog a little bit like on the way to market. I definitely will maybe do a Q&A with Annie. And then if we stop, we'll get pictures with Kim and Becky and us. And I'll try to take some pictures and I'll try to take some videos. And so that when I get back home, I can do a video for you guys. I've had several people tell me that they wish that they could go, and I may not can put you in my pocket. But the next best thing is to do a vlog style video and come home, put it together, and walk you through, and we'll talk about it, right? My experience as a helper. So I am going with Annie to help her in her room, and then, whatever she asked me to do, really, that's what I'm going to be helping her do. So I am super excited. I am looking forward to it. As soon as we leave there, a lot of people, I've been told, leave on Sunday evenings or Monday mornings, okay? We're not going to do that. We are going to remain there, and we are going to price patterns, because we're not leaving Nashville or Franklin, wherever it is, until Tuesday. And the reason we're doing that is when we come back, I think we'll get back Wednesday night, or if we leave there Tuesday, it may be Tuesday night, it may be early in the morning, I don't know. We're going to leave there. Annie's retreat starts on, we're going to go Thursday. It actually starts on Friday. So there's no way I would be able to travel back home 5 hours and then turn around and do another 5 hours back. So I'm going to stay in the DFW area and hopefully get to hang out with some of my besties that I never get to see. That's my hope. I want to see my son. I want to see my sister. I want to see some of my stitchy friends. So I know that a couple of us are planning on going and having a meal before the retreat starts. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to it. I will be teaching my first class there. I designed that pattern that I have shown so many of y'all, and the response that I have gotten from some really supportive friends has just been so overwhelming, like filling me with gratitude and joy for the community and the friendships that I have gained through this community. I have people that are waiting for that pattern, and I told them I can't even sell a PDF until after Annie's retreat because it needs to debut there first. So I'm gonna teach a finishing class. We're gonna finish on a wooden spool display, and I'm gonna teach them how to make them pretty, and then yeah, I hope they enjoy them. I had somebody reach out to me yesterday and told me how much they enjoyed stitching it, and it made me so happy. So I can't imagine all these designers that just keep releasing things and releasing things. It's probably a dopamine hit every time they get sales. I mean, it was for me. So my class sold out in a day and a half, right under a day and a half. And I'm sorry, Houston just hit the tripod. So my heart was just so overwhelmed with appreciation. I'm sorry. I better go. These dogs are getting rowdy, and they've been pretty good. Like, maybe they made me stop the video one time, but that's not too bad, is it? I hope that you have had fun stitching while you listen to me catch up with you. I hope that I don't drive you crazy as all over the places that I am sometimes. Happy stitching, and I will see y'all soon. He just made a mess.